Okay, we are in PDL tonight, Professional Draft League. We actually played and lost in the finals of our division a little earlier this season, as you guys may have remembered. This is sort of just a bonus playoff season. There's two divisions in this league, and top 4 from each division get in. So we are matched up against Ace and Sun team here. Terra captains for him are Charizard is the only one he brought. Fire, ground, or grass. I am going to lead Raging Bolt. Got Choice Scarf on Bolt. And he does have a Steel type, obviously, with his Lone Sand Slash there, but no fairies or Terra fairies, so I'm hoping that Scarf Bolt can put in a little bit of work. Ideally, I'd like to be able to surprise his Walking Wake at some point. Let's see, brings out Cinder Ace. If his Cinder Ace is not Scarf, we should be faster. I don't think a Draco Meteor will kill, but it will do quite a bit. It's got a small roll to kill, actually. I'm going to do a Dragon Pulse, I guess, because of that. It's likely a 2 KO either way, so let's just go for the Pulse. See what he does here. We both have Cinderace. With the 2 divisions, each division drafted from a separate pool of Mon, and so there is some crossover in this branch of the playoffs. Okay, so he's not Scarf. Damn, I should have done a Draco. Okay, he knows that I'm Scarf now, of course, so I would expect... And that did quite a lot. That might be Banded even. So it's not Banded, it does 20% max. Let's see. Kind of guess he brings in his Sand Slash here. He does, yep. I think that's a choice band on that thing. So I'm going to bring in... This thing is a little bit tricky to switch into. We're going to bring in our own Cinder Ace. I'm kind of guessing an ice move, but it could also just do a ground move. It does have Earthquake. So I think we can survive an Earthquake. Not totally sure. Of course, depending on what he's got. Yeah, if he's max attack Jolly, it'll do about half to. Oh no, that's not. That's Raging Bolt. It does half to. Well, we're about to find out here shortly. Goes for Rock Slide, and lucky for me, he misses. I don't think it would have killed, but it certainly would have hurt. So this could be where he brings in his Torkoal. Good opportunity for that. Probably expecting a fire move here. I don't have U-turn on this thing. I'm going to go hard into Ursaluna and see what he does. So I don't think he's going to use an ice move anyways. I was hoping that he uses this as his opportunity to bring in Torkoal, in which case we should have an easy entry. Withdraws, come on Torkoal. Brings out Torkoal, beautiful. I think we have a pretty free Facade here. So I'm just going to go for the Facade. Probably doesn't kill his Sand Slash, but should do a pretty good chunk even if it doesn't kill. Sand Slash, likely, again depending on its investment, would be faster than our Ursaluna. If he doesn't have any speed investment, we do have some speed investment, so we should outspeed at 0 speed Sand Slash. Okay, withdraws. So go back to Sand Slash. Goes into Cinder Ace, so that is going to be just a sack on Cinder Ace then. Okay. I guess this is kind of a free switch in for his Walking Wake. Yep, and so we don't know, of course, so he's Proto Speed. In the Sun, he's doing a little over 50% to my, if he specs, to my Slow King. I think we can go into Arbo though here. He does the Draco, does a specs amount of damage for sure. So now that we know he's specs, we can do a Terra Fairy, kind of expect a switch out here regardless. Let's go Terra Fairy and go for an Earth Power, which will catch a couple of things he potentially switches in pretty well. He could go to Charizard. What if he goes to Charizard? What do I do? If he goes to Charizard, I think I can go back to Cinder Ace. I unfortunately can't do much to Charizard, but anything else will take at least a little bit of damage from this Earth Power here. He's looking, he probably knows I'm Terra Fairy. Even if I'm not, it's kind of a losing proposition for him to stay in and keep hitting Draco. Okay, brings in Charizard. Smart move. Unfortunately, we're just above 50%, so we can't get any health recovered here. Okay, so he's got solar power. So he can kill me here for sure. Let's see, what was his Terra on Charizard again? Options were ground, grass, and fire. I guess ground would be pretty smart for him, given I have Slow King. I do have a Shuka Berry on it. So if it is Terra Ground, the Terra Blast, it is doing too much to me. I'm going to stay in, and if necessary, I'm just going to sack here. But let's go for... Oh, that was a misclick. That was a misclick. Okay, let's see what he does. Meant to go for Strength Sap there. Okay, well, if I actually get a shot off, the Giga Drain will be pretty good. So he goes for Terra Blast. Do I survive? Do not survive. Okay, so Terra Blast to Arbo. Trying to decide if he specs or not. I kind of think he specs here. Which means I can go pretty hard into him with something else. Actually, I could survive a blaster. I could do that and just get Chili up. I'm gonna do that. Seems kind of crazy. Or you know what, I'm gonna go for Raging Bolt and a Meteor here. Actually, I think that a Draco Meteor, if I don't miss, it should do the trick. Let me actually see. Do I need to do the Draco Meteor? Dragon Pulse will do 70-something% max, so we do need to go for the Draco here. You should know I'm Scarf because I outsped his Cinderace earlier. Again, I think he's specs based off the damage that he did to Arbo. If he's Scarf, will be full of regret. Okay, he withdraws. I guess maybe he sacks his Sand Slash at this point. Okay. Well, not sacks. I guess he can... Ooh. And honestly, thank goodness he did, because we needed that. We're going to go into Cinderace again here. Guessing maybe we see an Earthquake this time. If he has it. Just the Iron Head. That did a lot. For yeah, let's see, how much should an Iron Head really be doing to Cinderace? Not that much. That's got to be like a Choice Band? I don't see how he's doing that much unless that's a Choice Band. Okay, so what does he do here? Imagine he switches into something, of course. To get a free, we got kind of a cheeky set here. I think he goes into Wake, most likely. I'm gonna go back to, does he still have the Sun up? Still has the Sun up here, but for how many more turns? Shit. I'm gonna go into Slowking. Goofed that up there. Otherwise, if he's going to be running out of Sun, it would have been smart to bring in Raging Bolt, but he has Proto Speed on his whatchamacallit, his Walking Wake. So Choice Band on that thing. Kind of assume he specs on Wake. If he specs, it'll do a little over 50% here. Sunlight faded, so it would have been really nice to bring in Bolt there, but I misclicked and rushed myself. So, does he stay in? I kind of think he doesn't. Let's see what we can do. We can go for a Trick Room at some point here, too. It'd be nice to have Torkoal dead first. Let's go. We're just going to go for a chili. So if it does bring in Torkoal, I'll be able to switch the weather. Okay. Flip turns. That's fine. Brings in Sandy Shocks. We prepare to tell a chillingly bad joke. I don't know, can Raging Bolt kill this thing, his Sandy Shocks? With a Draco Meteor is what I'm kind of curious. It would have to be a high roll, so we don't want to get into that just yet. I think, do we sack? Maybe we get Spectrier going here? I just want to come in and start hitting Shadow Balls and see what happens. I should have maybe checked to see if I could 2KO this thing. But we're going to find out. We can't calc every single move here. Choice Scarf on this thing should outspeed his whole team. With or without Proto active on his Wake, unless his Wake happens to be like a Scarf Proto combo. Trying to decide. So Shadow Ball, if this thing is kind of speed and attack oriented, should do, it says 52 to 61%. If it does less than that, we'll know he's invested. He has to be Assault Vest there. Ouch, damn. That hurts quite a bit. Whew. Okay. Don't have a lot to just cleanly switch into this thing either. I think I just need to stay in and keep doing damage. Hope that I survive. So if I survive, I should be able to 3KO him here. He could get a roll to kill me, it looks like. But we're just going to kind of take that gamble. Guess an Assault Vest on that thing, or it could just be super tanky. Sand Slash comes in. Oh. Because he's got Slush Rush. So, real quick here, this is a pretty important calc. So if he is Jolly Slush Rush, he'll be at 502 speed. And so with a Scarf, we should be able to, let me just double check my investment here. Yeah, we should be able to outspeed him. So we just go for the Shadow Ball here. Excellent. Get rid of Sand Slash. We are now +1 on our special attack. Probably can come in and revenge kill with Walking Wake. I don't think we're high enough to. He's got Sandy Shocks again. Still think we're kind of in the same situation with Sandy Shocks, where we're probably not going to kill, even though we have this boost now. But let's give it a shot. Hope that Sandy doesn't kill us. Mirror coat. Oh, you clever boy. Okay. That is unfortunate. So he goes down. And I think we can come in with Bolt now and kind of just spam Dragon Pulse. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do. Should kill this or kill something coming in, or should be able to 2KO anything that he has left, I believe. So he's got to decide how bad does he want to keep his Sandy Shocks here. Kind of a cool set. I hadn't ever thought, I didn't even know that Sandy Shocks had mirror coats. So nice creativity, Shamar. Fun thing about draft is you always kind of learn all these weird new little things that you don't really get just playing like OU on Showdown, where you kind of see the same mons and same set over and over again. So you go into Torkoal. Okay. Kind of guessing he just wants Torkoal to die here. And I could kill Torkoal, but then that lets him bring in his Wake for free. So I'm going to go back into Slowking and just get this weather set back. Come on, stay in. Oh, he withdrew. Okay, shit. Okay, what's he got? Sandy Shocks. Damn, I should have stayed in there maybe. So we can take we just kill him here, but this is gonna hurt us. So I'm gonna do. What do we have left here? Still have Cinderace. I'm just going to take the Earth Power with my Shucka and reset the weather here. Didn't do much, luckily. Probably should have just killed him actually, but I thought that might do more than it did. Okay, so we can come in with the same thing again, with Raging Bolt. Let's just do that. Trying to decide, because I'll kill this thing. He brings in Torkoal again. I'll either be able to kill Torkoal or do the same thing we just did. I think we're just going to kind of repeat the cycle again. You could hard switch into Charizard as well. Yeah, let's go for the Dragon Pulse. He withdraws Sandy Shocks. Does he go into Charizard? Goes into Torkoal. Okay, I see. Forces me to kill Torkoal. Okay, so now we got to start kind of thinking about end game a little bit. He's got how many left? 3? I think 3 mon left. If we can get a Trick Room off, I believe that we can just sweep if he's got 3 mon left. So, could just let Bolt die. I think probably at this point the mon that's the least used to me though is Cinderace. So I'm going to sack Cinderace here, come in clean with Slow King. Okay. I'm trying to think, do I actually... Will he actually be able to 2KO my Slow King here? I kind of think actually I'm going to go do a Chili and then just bring Raging Bolt back in. And he might be in Dragon Pulse range, the rest of his team here. Let's go for a Chili. What I'm worried about with the Trick Room is if I don't die after setting it, it's going to not have enough turns to finish the job. And I can't just hard switch in front of a Walking Wake into my Ursulina, unfortunately. See what he does here. Okay, I think he needs to switch out to an extent, because if he stays in... Okay. Yeah, so that is Specs damage. Gotta watch out for that Charizard as well with its Specs and its Terra Blast. That could be trouble for us. Okay, so now we come back in with our Bolt for the fairly free Dragon Pulse here. I don't think his Charizard is in Dragon Pulse range, but unless he's got some weird investment on Walking Wake, or I've miscalculated something, if he keeps waking it'll die. I kind of expect him to sack Sandy Shocks at this point and maybe bring in Charizard. Which that could cause some big issues for me. He does not. He sacks Wake. Imagine we see Charizard here. Okay, and it's at about 80%. Again, don't know exactly what his EV spread is. If it's minimally invested, this will do 79 to 94. I also want to see what does his Terra Blast do to my Slow King. One moment here. This is important. Okay, so Terra Blast on, it'll kill Raging Bolt here. Versus Slow King, it'll do a lot as well, but it shouldn't KO. So we are going to stay in and do with Dragon Pulse. Hope it kills. Oh, he's got some HP investment. Great. So he does a Terra Blast. We are toast. Things are getting scary now. So now we go for Trick Room. And we should be able to survive this. Or is he modest? Should be able to survive this if we don't get crit. Come on, no crit. Okay, we were able to survive. I guess I don't even need to go to Ursulina. I think that we can just Psychic Noise here. Charizard is gone. I think we have this, because I don't think that his Sandy Shocks can kill my Ursaluna, even if it does kill my Slowking here. I think this should be enough power to kill this thing, even though it's AV and Slowking's a bit weak. And that's going to be a good game. So, yeah, good game to Shamar. That was a really fun one. Lots of kind of thinking, and really enjoyed that match. So, we are on to the next round of the playoffs for in the final four of the Cross-Divisional for PDL here, and we'll see you guys in the next one.